Hi guys, this is Mary from the Mary and Joe channel. We are in New York City in December and we're taking a Hudson River tour. I want you to be able to see what we saw. Hello. Have a good tour with us. Here's your narrator.
Now the Intrepid is a museum. This harbor is a working harbor. And the captain is going to blow the ship's horns, one long blast and three short. That makes it clear we're backing up in a busy harbor. Keep a safe distance away. It will be one long blast and three short. If you are frightened of loud noises or you know a child who will be, please cover those ears. One more.
We've worked together before.
Nautical charts stay the same forever, so there is no confusion or mix-up. When you name it on a nautical chart, that's it. It always has that name. The Dutch used the river as the northern boundary of the territory, claimed in the New World. Go ahead, call it the Hudson. Who doesn't? But if you want a nautical chart to navigate this end of it for 4 centuries and forever, this is the North River. On your left, it's above the ferry terminal. On the right, even though there's no lights in it, it stands out. Daily, 1.2 million vehicles enter Manhattan and try to park in half as many parking places. To your left, lit up with lights, the pier that's all beams is Pier 76. Before the pandemic, that's where all illegally parked vehicles in Midtown were towed. And now it's a city park, a work in progress. 4 blocks long, plus a new extension. The glass building behind that pier is the Jacob Javits Convention Center. Until 3 months ago, the world's largest vaccination center. We started holding conventions, and at the anime convention, unfortunately, Omicron made its debut. The Hudson Yards project is next. On your left, this cluster of new skyscrapers. Some aren't even done. Luxury hotel, luxury residential, high-end corporate. There's that sculpture with the Christmas lights. It's called The Vessel by Thomas Heatherwick. Is $25 billion of development on stilts on top of Penn Station storage tracks, catering to the 1% wealthiest. On the right, look for the UBS Bank building with a snowflake, which is as close as we'll come to a white Christmas. To the right of it in the water, the marina Superstorm Sandy destroyed. Why point out Lincoln Harbor Marina if it's gone? Because on September 11th, I had the day off, but my co-workers evacuated more than 40,000 people from Lower Manhattan to here, under 6 hours, half staff. August 14, 2003, the Northeast Electric blackout. I had the day off. Circle Line evacuates more than 8,000 here. January 15, 2009, behind us, Sully and Skiles landed the jet plane on the river. First responders coordinate the rescue from the decks of the Circle Line Manhattan. That crew body warms that one passenger that jumped in. I had the day off. Aren't you glad I'm here? To your left, that's Empire. Top looks like a rocket ship, 34th Street, Fifth Avenue. At 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, top of the hour, the lights dance to music. Observation deck hours noon to midnight, lovebirds, and you know who you are. Chelsea is the name of the neighborhood. It was once an independent village or town. Dylan Thomas, Thomas Wolfe, Mark Twain, Arthur Miller, David Bowie, and Sid Vicious made it famous, among others. Now those piers to your left are the Chelsea Sports Entertainment piers. Kayaking, paddleboard, and boxing lessons. Seasonally, an indoor ice skating rink or a rollerblade skateboarding rink. Catered dining hall, volleyball, gymnastics gym, health spa, bowling alleys, batting cages, and crime. The bright lights featured that 4-level golf driving range featured in the film Serendipity. Below 23rd Street, above 16th Street, Chelsea Pier. On the right, there's a flat top hill dominated by towers. There's a flagpole in the middle. You can read, that's the Stevens Institute of Technology. Beside Hamilton, Colonel John Stevens served as General Washington's treasurer, later built the first ocean-going steam vessel. On his old estate, the first college of any in the U.S. to require all students to have personal computers. Any U.S. Navy ship in service today had their hull design tested in the tanks of the Stevens Institute. Macy's tested parade balloons in its parking lot. You should test things. On your left, that island of concrete mushrooms is a park called Little Island. It's a $260 million gift to the city. Thomas Heatherwick, who did the vessel, did this. The entrance is at Pier 54, subtract 40, that's 14th Street. That's where the Titanic was supposed to dock. That's where the survivors were brought. That's where the Lusitania left from. Noticing a trend? I had the day off. Look above the blue lights on your left. It's like the third building in from the lights. About a third of the way up, in the middle of the building, you see one pink light, one blue light. That's the restroom for the theater. That's the Westbeth Apartment and Theater Complex. Now, anything that makes your cell phone possible came out of it when that was Bell Laboratories. The first transistors, the first telecommunications satellites, first talking motion picture soundtrack, first touch-tone dialing, first transatlantic dialing from that building. As Chelsea and Greenwich Village were made so famous by creative people, they're now unaffordable. The demand for apartments exceeds the supply. On the right, Hoboken, New Jersey is your new creative capital because it's affordable. Growing up, getting taller, going upscale, to your right, the W Hotel. And the pier with the trees and the park lamps, Francis Albert Sinatra Park. Sinatra and baseball, born in Hoboken. Your cake boss, Buddy Valestro, selling goods at Carlo's Bakery. The end of the town is marked by the Erie Lackawanna Terminal. You'll see the clock tower lit up. That building, just like Lady Liberty, has a copper skin. New panels are brown like a penny. 5 decades, they'll be light green. You get past the clock tower, you see the building with the blue lights? That's in Jersey City. Hoboken ends, Jersey City begins. Greenwich Village to your left. Shopping and restaurants beckon. Take a map or an app, you'll need them. Modern New York is north of 14th Street. There, the avenues are laid out north and south. The cross streets go east or west off 5th Avenue. This grid maximizes air, light, and traffic flow. You are south of the grid, it's chaos. Old city streets go around obstacles that no longer exist. West 4th Street crosses West 10th Street. Waverly Place crosses Waverly Place. Sheridan Square is a triangle. On the left, there is a boat with purple lights inside at Pier 40. When Neil Diamond wrote and sang Coming to America, he's describing his grandmother's voyage from Hungary to that very pier. Today, a community park and a parking lot. What's 40 minus 40? Right, Houston Street. Smell like Houston, a wedding gift for William John Houston, a signer of the Declaration of Independence. Did you know New York was the first U.S. capital? The General Washington was sworn in as president on Wall Street. There are brick vents that stick up in the river. You're sailing between the Holland Tunnel vents. The world's first underwater vehicular tunnel, longer than 1 mile, Clifford M. Holland, the engineer. You want to see the future? Look right. When the tunnel started, the pandemic accelerated. USA Today calls Jersey City the best planned urban community in the U.S. That's brand new, luxury residential, hotel, retail, and corporate, and it's cheaper to buy or lease. You want to see the past? Look left. Older, shorter industrial repurposed residentially for the wealthy. And can we still call it the financial district where the tall buildings begin, if less than half the jobs in it are financial? Face it, if your office building was built before World War II, it's BC, before dug out or destroyed in the 60s. For the first New York City building designed purposely for computers that fills the tub on your left. You're looking at 93 acres of residential landfill attached onto the financial district. This island is 20% larger than when Hudson sailed here. Can you name the first building built in the city designed purposely for computers?
Those are the stairs down. Thank you.
Well, that's why we built those twin towers. You know, the term is nautical. Little Periwinkle is Pier 17. Pricey, well-reviewed restaurants downstairs. The bright lights on the top floor is ESPN. My favorite skyscraper is Woolworth, to your left. It's a beige tower. The top will look like a Christmas tree. In the Disney film Enchanted, the fight scene with the dragons on Woolworth. Tallest in 1913, paid for in cash, no mortgage cash.
Well, guys, we're coming to the main attraction, and it's way out there in the water. It is so beautiful. I'm going to try to narrate it myself. This is the Statue of Liberty. It's beautiful, and it's way out there. Cormus is going to go outside to try to get some good shots of it. Okay, this is what Cormus got when she went outside. The tour guide was narrating, but we didn't get that good. So this is people walking outside the boat and you need to take this tour. This is a great tour of the Hudson and the Statue of Liberty. Now, this is our family. This is a picture they took when we got on the boat. And then this is a picture of me and Joe Clyde. I hope you enjoyed this. We had a wonderful time in New York City. Bye.